Hey YouTube, it's the Redneck Paintball here again, and doing a trapping video, which you look and you're probably like, well, you're in your room. What are you talking about trapping? Well, I recently, here, let me turn this other, I got that light, I'm going to turn this lamp on over here. Get a little bit brighter. Okay, I bought online from, here we go, let me get it, magazine, Sportsman's Guide. Right there, I bought it online, and so I was looking at different traps, and I thought about getting a like body trap and stuff. And I got this trap, a one and 1/2. Well, it's like 1/1/2, 1.5. Yeah, and I thought it would be real good, and I really did, actually. And I think now I'm just gonna use one of my body traps, and I'm gonna return this because I'll tell you why. I mean, I thought it was a good trap, but this is pretty scary, kinda scared me a little bit when I tried to set it, and it sets like really hard, and you have to like stand with like your feet. You have to stand on it with shoes on. Obviously, I want to do it barefoot, and this, like the pad, you have to like lift up and move this. It's really hard. Which I barely. It didn't even set all the way. My mom doesn't really like it that much either. It's kind of mad. It wasn't that expensive though. I probably paid, like with the shipping and all, probably $14.50 for it, I think was the total price. But I'm just letting you guys know, because I'm not a super experienced trapper. But if you are, I mean, yeah, I'll get it if you know what you're doing, because there's this paper that came with it, with crappy instructions. And that's it. The instructions are right there. And it reads right there. You can go ahead and I'll read what I can see in the camera. You can actually see it pretty good. Number 1. Place trap on a solid concrete surface. The first crappy thing I think about that is, well, concrete surface. Well, I've been seeing people setting them in the woods and doing it. And I did it on my porch. And number 2. Using both feet, push the levers down to allow the jaws to open. Well, I mean, I got that. No duh. Gloves, obviously. And number 3, while keeping, I can't really see it on the camera, I gotta look over. While keeping the levers down, open the jaws and place the dog over the jaw. Which, really, I'm pretty sure this little piece is the dog, or, because that's like the thing, it's something, it's all up in there, up under there. And what is that? 3. Now 4. Engage the dog with the notch in the pan. It's like really crappy instruction. Like you can't see it. It's a pretty bad thing, really, if you think about it. Try to hold the camera like this. Get it. Engage your dog with the notch in the pan and pull up on the pan to set. And then it says, caution, keep fingers and hands outside of the jaw area to prevent accidental injuries. And then it says, well, no, duh. Of course, when you're dealing with something like this, you should not put your hands in there anywhere, really. You can put it up underneath, and do it, which is pretty hard. Then it says, all persons should enroll in a trapper education course prior to trapping. I've had all my safety courses for hunting and everything else, and I think I actually had one of trapping. And box traps are pretty expensive, like live box traps. That's what my mom wants me to stick to, so I think I'm just gonna get one of my other ones, both of them, and use the smaller one for squirrels, and the other one for raccoon, fox, whatever, coyotes, anything. And so those are like the crappy instructions with like grease, and when I got it, there's grease all over this thing. There still is. Got some on my hands. And this is the box it came in, and it came in like a bigger box. Like that box might look big, but honestly, beside a sheet of paper, it's not. It doesn't even fill up the whole sheet of paper. But there was a box probably a little bit bigger than this, a piece of paper, and that one, my cat's laying in. One of our cats probably laying in it right now because I left it in the living room. So I'm just letting you guys know that this trap, if you're not using these traps all the time, and you're not like a dope and you set traps all the time, do it a whole lot. I mean, overall, I think it's pretty good, but it's just not right for me. It really isn't. I mean, that's perfect chain and everything. I had tons of spots where I've been seeing raccoons, and that's the underneath of it. Trap itself. See, another thing I want to show you. Hold it. This little dog thing or whatever, it's supposed to hitch like up under that, and it's like really hard. So I don't know. I'm just gonna get something else though. Came pretty early though. Good. So I sent it back early. But I'm just saying Sportsman's Guide, some of the stuff you can't trust. Some stuff is quality, some isn't. This, it even says on the thing, it says Duke traps. Oh, there's the thing right there. Number 1 and 1.5, pretty much. See, it's whatever, and then it says, what is that? Made in Korea. Then West Point Miss. Made in Korea. I like American stuff pretty good though. It's not China good, which I'm not offending anyone. It's just China. I've got some China traps, and they haven't been quite as good as I thought they were. But this, it's a good trap probably if you use it all the time. But it's pretty hand snapping, if you know what I mean. So I guess I'll end the video here. I'm just overall saying that this Duke trap, nothing against Duke, they have some good traps and stuff, but nothing against them. It's just not right for me. But it's, again, the Duke coil spring 1.5, and I don't know. It's just not me. So I'm gonna end the video here, and thanks for watching, guys.